Greetings everybody and welcome here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So as you can see, we are in the psychedelic circus today. No, actually what's happening is that I've been trying out some new arrangements with my my office setup, and it's kind of scattered all over the place, but I realized that this video had to come out at 8 o'clock tonight, so even though I got everything ready, I thought maybe I would have this ready, but I think it's going to take a little more planning, and so probably won't be finished and set up until after 8, so I'm going to do it early, and we'll just do it here in Brother Murphy's psychedelic lab, or shop if you want to call it. So anyways, tonight's episode of What's New, which comes out every second Tuesday, alternates with metal. So tonight we're doing an album from a band called Raven's Edge, and this is Blood Omen. So yeah, in a way we're doing metal again, and I have a sneaky suspicion that you're going to be seeing more of Blood Raven next week on metal, so they may get a double bill here. I enjoyed this album quite a bit. This is a band that I've been trying to delve into. Just timing is always the issue. Like I'm inundated with a ton of stuff that's got to be listened to, but I don't have a ton of time to do it. So some things just have to be put aside. Like Ben's given me a absolutely horde of Australian bands to listen to, and I haven't even been able to listen to one because I've been so busy listening to this other stuff. But I'm not complaining. It'll get done, but it's just going to take time, and time is of the essence, as they say. So tonight's band, Raven's Edge, is a metal band. Notably noted because one of the two founding members and the lead guitarist for this band is none other than George Harris, who is the son of bass player for Iron Maiden Steve Harris. So there's a family connection here. So anyways, the album, I'll just give you the details first. That's normally what I do, but I don't always get to do it because some albums don't give you a lot, but I've figured out a way of finding these things out now, so I'm getting better. So this was released July 7th, 2023 on the Music for Nations, or Sony Music as well. It's about 40 minutes in length and produced by Mika Gisela, I think it's Gisela. And it's on the studio it's on is ICMP's Queen's Park campus, and I believe it must be in London, England. It didn't say, but that sounds like where it would be. Featured in Raven's Edge are George Harris on guitars, Matt Cox on bass and backing vocals, Jay Patel on drums, Matt James on lead vocals, and Tommy Gendry on guitars as well. There's quite a bit of different instruments here, and I'm assuming they didn't say anything about it, but I'm assuming most of this stuff is from musicians they hired to play certain things. There are some strings here. Excuse me, another long day. Anyways, string instruments. I think it's violins. There are a few other things here, piano, a few other stuff, but I'll talk about it as I do the song. So there is 9 tracks on this album. The opening track is Changing of the Guard, which opens with some acoustic guitar, and some I would say it's what sounds like violin, so this is probably the string part they were talking about earlier. Very symphonic kind of background part to the music, really catchy, but it is an instrumental, so there's no lyrics to it at all. Short song, too, a couple minutes I think. The next song is called Parasite, which came with an accompanying video. Really good video, excellent choreography, and really nice This is a really good song. I think it's probably my favorite on the album. It's called Parasite. Some heavy riffing guitars on this song, real catchy beat, and the solo by George Harris is fantastic. He's very good. I'm really impressed with his abilities, and I hope it's him that's playing, and he isn't the rhythm guitarist, but I think it's him. The vocals are rough and raw. Suitable for a metal band, no doubt about it. But catchy. He does do some growling, using the growl. This is a bit of a speed metal song as well. And what else can I say about this? Some heavy, just some real heavy riffing guitars, but very fast paced. The drumming gives you that kind of speed metal sound as well. The next song is Serpent's Tongue. Starts out with that machine gun like guitar playing, which is very catchy and dominating for this particular track. The vocals are good, but not overly spectacular. Another very good melodic guitar solo and some catchy riffs as well. Then the next track is Essence of Time. His voice, of course, from my standpoint, is in the alto range. I think of him as just a medium voice. He's not high-end, like high voice, and he's not that deep growling voice, although he does do growls on occasion throughout the album. Pretty much that's what you're going to get with him throughout the album. The next song is the Nostradamus. Vocals are again within that normal alto range. Some good growls here too. He does do some growling, some very strong heavy riffing, and some more subdued kind of vocal parts as well throughout the song. When he slows down, it gets almost a melody sound to it, Then you have the next track is Forgive and Forget. This one came with an accompanying video as well. I thought the video was excellent. It's about a gunslinger coming into an old western town and kills a man in a bar and then finds out that they're all zombies. Yeah. Zombies and cowboys. Sounds like one of those games my daughter used to like to play, Plants and Zombies and Plants. Anyways, really, this is a really good, heavy opening, nice accompanying video with it, as like I said. Some awesome guitar solos on this track, and the vocals again are that kind of mid-range sound. So then we have The Journey. Another good song, nice acoustic opening, nice keyboards, nice guitar sounds, excellent guitar solo again. This album is proliferated with some fantastic guitar solos. If you like that heavy metal guitar soloing and you enjoy a lot of that, you get a lot of it here. They're really good for it. What else can I say about this track? It's a bit more melodic, a little bit melancholy, gentle melody at some points during the song. War in Heaven, another somber opening with some clear, clean vocals. And song is throughout this track, and the song gets heavy as it goes along, and then some serious guitar riffing towards the end of the song. Again, another great guitar riff. And then the last track is Tears of Stone. It starts out with a wind and rain and some noise and some kind of outdoors sounds, I guess maybe is what you want to call it. It does come with this is another one that comes with an accompanying video with the kind of the Indians that you would get during I guess they would be what they would call Plains Indians. Tonto from The Lone Ranger was one of these type of Indians. So they got I think it's about them. Another somber song with the band. turns into a bit of a speed metal track towards the end, though. Pretty strong album, pretty strong song with another nice guitar solo. So my two favorite tracks were Forgive and Forget and Parasite, and I think the reason they were my favorite is because I was drawn in by the company videos, which are excellent. Both videos are excellent. Draw you to the music, and you hear more of the song because you're engrossed in it. I thought it was an excellent album. Definitely one of the better metal albums I've heard, and so much so that I've decided that Raven's Age will be the band that I do for metal next week. And I do know that they came out in 2009, which is below the 10-year period. However, they only have the 3 albums, and most of those are a little bit later. So I decided that we're going to give them as a newer band, even though they're technically probably an older band, but they're kind of on the cusp of it. So we're going to use them this week for our metal band. Well, not this week, but next week when I do metal. So there you have it. There's Raven's Age, Blood Omen, released for July 7th, 2023, album for the year, and we'll be doing them next week on metal. So if you have any comments about Raven's Age, please put them below in the comment section below. Hit the like button, and we will be back next week with metal. And by then, I think my newer setup, I don't know if it's going to be that much new. There's a few things that I didn't like about the setup that were kind of getting on my nerves a bit, so I'm going to try to change it up a little bit. And I may not get anything better, but I'm going to give it an attempt anyways. So again, hit the like and subscription, and we will see you again next week for metal. So have yourself a good evening. Take care.